guys, hi, I'm Sky, and welcome back to one of my sit down and talk series, where I tell you stories of whatever event my life this thing happened. Can't explain nothing right, but basically where I tell you stories from my life, from any event in my life. And today I thought I would talk about the plays that I did, the acting that I did. I did two plays, first of all. One was my, oh gosh, I can't even remember. One was, I think one was my junior year, and then another was my sophomore year. I can't remember, but my first play that I ever acted in was the Grimm's Brother Spectacular-a-thon. And it was this crazy story about a bunch of fairy tales and all mixed together, and so it's kind of like a play where you could improv a little bit of your character and then it'd be okay, you know? It would be okay and the audience wouldn't know that you were improvising, you know? But I did a character called the Elf Cobbler, and the Elf Cobbler, I don't even remember what fairy tale it was from, but he's supposed to be this little tiny elf that makes shoes. That's a cobbler, makes shoes for this toy maker or something, I can't remember. And he's being held like prisoner, he's like a slave, and so his people are being tortured because of this, because of, you know, the shoemaker and stuff. So my character, he goes out and they're like doing this game show thing. Whoa. They're doing like this game show thing or whatever in the play, and funny, but in my acting, it was funny because my character, it was ironic because I am, okay, for those of you who don't know, I am literally 6 foot. I am the tallest girl in my family, so it was so funny because I was this tall person who's supposed to be an elf that is like really short. But I have this really high-pitched voice that this is what I have to do. And it was really annoying, but it worked anyway. In that acting time, I had this like really long, worn out dress thing that I made, and so I had like shoes tied around my waist because shoemaker. And so there was a part where I had to do a fight scene with another character, and it turned out really well. And so you know, I'm this mad elf, and I'm like, shut up, you don't know anything about my people, you know? And so I get like a hit to the face, and then I fall and get knocked down, right? Because I've done this like night after night after night. But this time when I fell on one of my shoes, and it punctured my back, and it hurt so bad. It hurt so bad, like, I was sitting there dead on the ground, but it was bad, so I just literally sat there like with this weird look on my face as they dragged me off stage. Your spine, and then it hit like, let's say down here is your butt area, I don't know. It hit like this part of my back. It was, oh, it hurt. But you know, they would pick up my arms and legs and they'd put me on this the sheet, and they like drag it off. And the worst part was that I was still on that shoe. The shoe I fell on, I was still on it, so my back was like, and I was just my second play was it was actually A Christmas Carol, and that was such a memorable play because all the seniors that were in there, that was the play where all the seniors were together and acting in one play, and it's a moment that I'll never forget. And on my class ring, I even have drama on it because of you know, obviously what I did in high school, drama. And so I was supposed to be one of the maids for gosh, it was a Uncle Scrooge, yeah. And I was one of the maids for Uncle Scrooge, and so I was
sitting there talking about, I can't remember what I was said, but it was like I was supposed to be sitting there talking about him, or you know, it was a time where
I'm not even trying to explain it, but I remember it was me, and I was in the middle, and then there was a bunch of other maids, but the cool part was we had to freeze. So it was just like, I would talk about Uncle Scrooge, and I'd sit here and be this be this old maid that had to talk. Well, I didn't talk in a British accent, but I was very elegant, and I was very much up in my own business, up in my own butt, talking about something I didn't need to talk about. That's what I remember from it. Okay, so here's the stage, right? My hand is the stage again. And let's say we are over here, right? These are the stairs that go out to the auditorium, bleh, okay? And I'm standing right here, and then there are other two people standing, like there's another part standing right there. They're acting and stuff. And there are also stairs that go out here that go to bleh. So you get an idea, okay? I'm standing right here, and the light goes from, okay, the spotlight goes from here, middle stage, to here. So it's literally like whenever the light is not on you, you have to freeze whatever you're doing. And I never told anyone this. I don't know why I never told anyone, because it's actually a really funny story. All the funny stories that happened to me alone, and only I know about the story. But it comes out later, I don't know why, but at the time we had Frozen, and I was sitting there, I had to sneeze so bad. We froze, and I was just like, I had to sneeze, but we had to stay frozen, and it to make it look cool. But you know, I kind of did a. If you don't know me, I have a powerful sneeze. Like I have a sneeze that will scare you. I have that kind of sneeze, and so when I sneeze, like, you know, you breath sneeze, but you hold it in. Whenever I hold it in, it bursts through my throat, and it hurts. It hurts. So I had to go through that pain of sneezing. Lights went off of me, and I was like, but I didn't make that much noise. Recently, we did It's a Wonderful Life, and I directed that play, and that was a great experience, because I've never, you know, it's always a great opportunity to do something like that, you know. I mean, I've always wanted to be in the musicals, but I never really get the opportunity or the chance to be in the musical, or, you know, so I've always done plays and drama. I did It's a Wonderful Life. It turned out to be fantastic. Like, I give any actor, any person that's watching this, you guys did a great job. Like, I wish everyone was there to see it, because we worked hard on that. We did everything we could to get lights, to get all this stuff working, but we did it. It was like a kind of, when you come home from work and you're exhausted, but it's an exhaustion of, oh, I did it. I hope with all these stories, it was something to laugh about, you know, something to you know, you watch this video, look forward to throughout your day. I don't know. I'm just happy to entertain you guys, okay? Because my life is a series of moments, you know, and I think everyone else's life should be a series of moments. But my sit down and talk series, I promise you, I don't think it will ever end, because I'm gonna have a time on this channel where I'm just wanting to sit down and talk. So thank you for watching my sit down and talk series. Like, subscribe, leave a comment if you will, and I will see all of you on the flip side. Bye, guys.